In a small coastal village, there lived a fisherman named Liam who had married his beloved Isabella. Isabella came from a family of prosperous merchants, while Liam's family had been fishermen for generations. Isabella's mother was not pleased with her daughter's choice to marry someone with a modest income. She often made Liam feel inadequate, hinting that he could never give Isabella the life she deserved. Liam, determined to prove his worth, worked tirelessly. He spent long hours at sea, sometimes even staying out overnight to catch more fish. As a result, he barely had any time to spend with Isabella. Despite the love and comfort of their home, Isabella felt increasingly isolated and lonely. One evening, as Liam was preparing his fishing gear for another late-night trip, Isabella approached him with a gentle tone. "Liam, can I ask you something?" Liam looked up from his work, slightly annoyed but masking it with a forced smile. "Yes, Isabella. What is it? How much do you earn from a day's catch?" she asked softly. Liam felt a pang of frustration mixed with embarrassment. "It varies, Isabella. On a good day, maybe $50. But why are you asking?" Isabella took a deep breath, her eyes filled with a longing that Liam hadn't noticed before. "Would you be willing to spend one day's earnings to be with me? Just for a day? No fishing, no work, just us." Liam was taken aback. He hadn't realized how his absence had affected her. He saw the sadness in her eyes and felt a deep sense of guilt. "Isabella, I didn't know you felt this way." "Of course I will." The next day, Liam decided to take a rare day off. They spent the day exploring the village, walking along the beach, and sharing stories they hadn't had time to tell each other. They laughed, reminisced, and reconnected in a way they hadn't in months. It was a simple day, but it was filled with joy and understanding. In the evening, as they watched the sunset over the ocean, Isabella said, "Liam, this is all I ever wanted. Just to be with you. The money doesn't matter. Your presence and love are all I need." Liam realized that in his quest to prove himself to Isabella's mother, he had lost sight of what truly mattered. He promised Isabella that he would make more time for her, balancing his work and their relationship. Slowly, their bond grew stronger, and Isabella felt the loneliness in her heart begin to fade. Isabella's mother eventually saw the happiness and deep connection between them and understood that love and companionship were more important than wealth. She grew to respect Liam for his dedication and the love he had for her daughter. Liam learned that while providing for his family was important, being present and cherishing moments with loved ones was invaluable. Their story became well known in the village, a reminder that true wealth is found in the time and love shared with those you care about, rather than in material riches. As Liam and Isabella continued to nurture their relationship, they faced new challenges. Liam had promised to balance his work and personal life better, but the demands of his job often pulled him back to the sea. Isabella, on the other hand, decided to help support the household by starting a small business making and selling handmade crafts. With Isabella's new venture, their home became a lively workshop. She would weave intricate baskets, sew beautiful quilts, and carve delicate wooden figurines. The villagers admired her talent, and soon, word spread about her beautiful creations. People from neighboring towns began to visit a village just to buy Isabella's crafts. One evening, after a long day of work, Liam noticed Isabella looking exhausted yet content, surrounded by her completed crafts. He walked over, placing a gentle hand on her shoulder. "Isabella, you've been working so hard. Why don't we take a break tomorrow? Let's spend the day together." Isabella smiled warmly. "That sounds wonderful, Liam. I've missed our time together." The next day, they decided to go on a small adventure. They packed a picnic and sailed to a nearby island and that they had often admired from afar but never visited. As they explored the island, they discovered hidden coves, lush forests, and a serene waterfall. They laughed and talked, rediscovering the joy of each other's company without the usual worries of work. During their picnic by the waterfall, Isabella said, "Liam, this is perfect. It reminds me that we can always find beauty and peace if we make the time for it." Liam nodded. "You're right. We need to remember to take these moments for ourselves. Life isn't just about work and proving ourselves to others. It's about living and enjoying our time together." Their relationship flourished with these small getaways and the shared understanding that they needed to prioritize each other. Isabella's craft business continued to grow, bringing in a steady income, which eased some of the financial pressures on Liam. He no longer felt the overwhelming need to prove himself to Isabella's mother. One day, Isabella's mother visited them. She had heard of Isabella's successful business and wanted to see it for herself. As she walked through their home, seeing the love and the effort they both put into their work, she began to understand the depth of their bond. "Liam, Isabella, I have to admit, I was wrong about you," she said, her voice softening. "I see now how much you care for each other and how hard you both work to make this life beautiful. I'm proud of you both." This acceptance meant the world to both Liam and Isabella. It was a turning point in their relationship with her, making family gatherings and visits more pleasant and harmonious. As the years passed, Liam and Isabella continued to grow both personally and professionally. They learned to lean on each other, share their burdens, and celebrate their successes together. Their love story became a beacon of hope in their village, showing that with understanding, mutual respect, and time spent together, any obstacle could be overcome. Their home, once a humble abode, became a place of warmth, creativity, and love. It was filled with the laughter of children, as they eventually started a family, teaching their kids the same values of hard work, balance, and the importance of cherishing loved ones. And so, in the small coastal village, the tale of Liam and Isabella was told and retold, inspiring generations to come. Their legacy was not just in their successful endeavors, but in the profound love and connection they shared, proving that true wealth is found in the hearts and time of those who care for each other. As Liam and Isabella's family grew, so did their responsibilities. With the arrival of their first child, a daughter named Elara, they found themselves navigating the complexities of parenthood. Despite the sleepless nights and the new challenges that came with raising a child, the bond only strengthened. Isabella continued to manage her thriving craft business, now with Elara often by her side, babbling and playing among the fabrics and wood shavings. Liam, too, balanced his work as a fisherman with his new role as a father. He often took Elara on short trips to the sea, teaching her about the waves, the fish, and the importance of respecting nature. One summer, as Elara grew old enough to walk and explore on her own, Liam and Isabella decided to take a family trip to the island where they had rekindled their love years ago. This time, they aimed to create new memories as a family, sharing a special place with Elara. The island was as beautiful as they remembered, with its hidden coves, lush forests, and the serene waterfall. Elara's eyes sparkled with wonder as she discovered the island's treasures. She ran through the forest, collected shells on the beach, and splashed in the shallow waters under her parents' watchful eyes. In the evenings, as the sun dipped below the horizon, they would sit by the campfire, sharing stories and roasting marshmallows. Liam played his guitar, and Isabella sang lullabies, creating a symphony of love and warmth that echoed across the island. One night, after Elara had fallen asleep, Liam and Isabella sat by the fire, reflecting on their journey. "Do you remember our first trip here?" Isabella asked, her eyes filled with nostalgia. Liam smiled. "How could I forget? It was the first time we truly understood the importance of balance and time together." Isabella nodded, "And now, we're here with our daughter, creating new memories. Life has a way of surprising us, doesn't it?" "It does," Liam agreed, We've come so far, and yet, it feels like we're just beginning. Their conversation was interrupted by a soft cry from Elara. Isabella stood up to soothe her, but Liam gently stopped her. "Let me," he said, walking over to their daughter. He picked up Elara, cradling her in his arms. She quickly calmed down, nestling into her father's embrace. Liam walked back to the fire, holding Elara close. "You know," he said softly, "I never imagined life could be this fulfilling." Isabella smiled, watching them with love. "It's because we've learned to cherish each moment, big or small. It's not about the wealth or the approval of others. It's about us, our family, and the love we share." As the years went by, Liam and Isabella continued to prioritize their family. They had two more children, twins named Leo and Luna. Their home was always filled with laughter, love, and the creative chaos of Isabella's craft business. The community around them began to take notice of their success, not just in their respective fields but in their ability to balance work and family life. They often sought Liam and Isabella's advice, hoping to learn the secret to their happiness. Liam and Isabella always gave the same answer. "It's about understanding what's truly important. It's about love, support, and the time we spend together. Material wealth comes and goes, but the bonds we create with our loved ones are priceless." One winter, as they prepared for the holiday season, Isabella's mother came to visit. She had grown closer to the family over the years, finally seeing the beauty in their simple, yet rich, way of life. She sat by the fire, watching her grandchildren play and her daughter and son-in-law work together seamlessly. "You know, Isabella," she said quietly, "I used to think that wealth and status were everything. But watching you and Liam, I've realized that true wealth lies in the love and happiness you've built. I'm proud of you both." Isabella hugged her mother, tears of joy in her eyes. "Thank you, Mom. That means the world to us." As the family gathered around the dinner table that night, they shared stories, laughter, and dreams for the future. They had come a long way from the early days of their marriage, facing challenges and growing together. Their journey was a testament to the power of love, resilience, and the unwavering belief in each other. Liam, looking around at his family, felt a deep sense of contentment. He knew that they would continue to face obstacles, but as long as they had each other, they could overcome anything. They were a team, bound by love and strengthened by the journey they had shared. And so, in the small coastal village, the legacy of Liam and Isabella was not just one of professional success, but of a life well lived, filled with love, laughter, and the understanding that the true measure of wealth is found in the hearts of those we cherish most. I hope you enjoyed it, and I look forward to sharing more with you in the future.